Have you ever wondered what it's like to live at the world's highest elevations? Where the air is thinner, temperatures are freezing, and life feels like an extreme survival challenge? Today, we're taking you to the top of the world to explore the highest inhabited places on Earth and uncover how people thrive in these harsh environments. Living at high altitudes. How people adapt. Life at extreme altitudes is a testament to human resilience. Residents face 1. Low oxygen levels. At altitudes above 4,500 meters, oxygen levels drop to about 60% of those at sea level, making breathing a constant challenge. 2. Freezing temperatures. Nights are brutally cold and winters last most of the year. 3. Limited agriculture. Growing crops is almost impossible, so most food is imported. People living in the Andes and Tibet have evolved unique physiological traits to adapt. Andean populations have higher hemoglobin levels, while Tibetans carry a gene mutation, EPAS1, that helps them use oxygen more efficiently. Top 5 highest inhabited places. La Rinconada, Peru, 5,100,000 to 5,300 meters. This mining town in the Andes is home to about 50,000 people, despite a lack of running water or sewage systems. Life revolves around gold mining. Tawa, Bolivia, 4,700 meters. A small settlement where residents depend on livestock and modest farming to survive. Mina Pirquitas, Argentina, 4,700 meters. A remote mining village, its residents rely on the area's mineral wealth. Tangula Pass Villages, Tibet, 4,500 to 4,700 meters. Tibetan communities near this pass have adapted genetically to combat altitude sickness. Changtang, Tibet, 4,500-pound Mie region of nomadic herders who raise yaks and other animals suited to the high-altitude environment. Extra facts about life at extreme altitudes. 1. The human body's amazing adaptation to thin air. Living at high altitudes requires the body to adapt in extraordinary ways. For example, people living in the Andes and Himalayas have developed increased red blood cell production, which helps transport oxygen more effectively in environments with less oxygen. However, this adaptation can take generations, with some populations having higher levels of hemoglobin or unique genetic variations that allow them to thrive in low oxygen environments. Tibetans, for instance, carry a gene called EPAS1 that helps them efficiently use oxygen without producing excessive red blood cells, which can lead to problems like blood clots. This gene allows Tibetans to breathe easier at high altitudes without suffering the negative effects of low oxygen. Why people choose to live at high altitudes. It might seem crazy to live in places where the air is thin and the temperatures are harsh. So why do people live at such extreme altitudes? Economic reasons. In places like La Rinconada, gold mining is a major industry. The promise of wealth from mining attracts people from across Peru and even other countries. Cultural traditions. In Tibetan regions, herding yaks and other livestock is a centuries-old tradition. The high-altitude life is not just about survival, it's about maintaining a way of life that has been passed down for generations. Political factors. Some high-altitude settlements have been established because they are difficult to access, making them strategic locations. For example, during the China-Tibet conflict, certain Tibetan villages were strategically built in areas that were harder for outsiders to reach. The daily struggles of living at high altitudes. Imagine waking up every day in a place where the air is so thin that even the simplest tasks require more effort. The weather is unpredictable. One minute it's sunny, the next minute a snowstorm can blow in, covering everything in white. The cold. In places like La Rinconada, the temperature can dip below freezing even in the summer months, forcing people to live in makeshift homes with limited insulation. Despite these challenges, the inhabitants have learned to adapt to their environment in ways that seem impossible for people from lower altitudes. For example, many people use special techniques to build homes that can retain heat, and local foods are often rich in calories to provide the energy needed to survive in such harsh conditions. Incredible achievements at extreme altitudes. Highest airports. Did you know that the highest airport in the world is located in Lhasa, Tibet, at an elevation of 4,334 meters? The airport's location presents incredible challenges for aviation, including shorter flight paths and the need for specialized aircraft capable of handling the thin air. But it's a testament to how high-altitude life has been integrated into the modern world. Everest. Base Camp. Another interesting fact is that the base camp of Mount Everest is itself a high-altitude settlement, sitting at around 17,600 feet, 5,380 meters. Thousands of trekkers and climbers visit the base camp each year, proving that humans are willing to go to great lengths, literally, to experience life at extreme altitudes. Unusual animals of high altitudes. Life at high altitudes isn't just challenging for humans. It's a tough environment for animals too. However, several animals have adapted to live at these incredible heights. Yaks. Domesticated in the Himalayas, yaks are the ultimate high-altitude survivors. With thick fur and large lungs, they can survive in temperatures as low as 40 degrees C and thrive in the thin air of places like Tibet. Snow leopards. These elusive creatures are perfectly suited for life at altitudes up to 18,000 feet, 5,500 meters, with wide paws to help them walk through deep snow and a thick coat to keep warm. Andean condors. These majestic birds soar at altitudes above 18,000 feet, 5,500 meters, and are known for their ability to glide across the sky with almost no effort. Their powerful wings allow them to stay aloft for hours without flapping. Visiting these heights? If you plan to visit such elevations, expect symptoms like headaches, dizziness, and fatigue. Classic signs of acute mountain sickness, AMS. Acclimate gradually and stay hydrated to minimize these effects. Living at high altitudes is no easy feat, but as we've seen, the human spirit can adapt and thrive under the most challenging conditions. From the harsh mining towns of the Andes to the nomadic villages in Tibet, these places prove that human resilience knows no bounds. Want to learn more about fascinating places and the incredible feats people accomplish around the world? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share this video with your friends, and drop us a comment telling us which high-altitude place you'd love to visit.